Welcome back. As you can see, back in the greenhouse, doing a bit of module sowing. I'm just going to sow some spring onions, and I was asked how I did these last year, so I mean it's quite a common practice, but I find this is the most effective way. I have direct sowed before with spring onions with mixed results, but this way they never fail. So I'll just top these up and then I'll show you how I go on with sowing. So first of all, I usually use white Lisbon spring onions, but this year, because I order a lot of seeds from DT Browns, and I think if you order seeds from there, they always send you trial packets, and this is a trial packet. You've probably got some of these of an onion TSX 8516, and these are supposed to you're not supposed to get any white mildew with them. So I do suffer from white mildew with the white Lisbon, so I'm going to try these. Now I'm going to open them up. This is from near the top, so be careful. And 150 seeds, so it's plenty. So I'm going to put going to put 3 or 4 in each cell. So it's quite simple. You don't want any more than that, really. I have tried more, and yes, they do work, but you end up pulling them out in big bunches, and there's all different sizes in the bunches. So try and keep it down to about 4 maximum this time. So, carry on. That's it. That weren't bad at all, that. As it happened, quite a good guesstimate from me, that. So, all the seeds are in. I'm just going to cover them over with the sieve compost. Still using Jack's Magic because I've still not been to the allotment shop and got myself some more compost. not one thing, it's another one at the minute. Right, so what I'm going to do is just get the other module tray, firm it down a bit like that. Right. Just need to water them now and sit them somewhere warm. And as I said, I'm going to put them somewhere warm. You don't have to do it, but I'm going to put them in my propagator just to kick them on, so as soon as they're up they'll come straight back out here. Right, this might be a little bit mad to some of you, but these are shallots, and I grew them in a tray because I put them on the in the propagator. So I'm just moving them on and picking them out into these trays. The reason why I do this is I think it saves a bit of time, and I have seen Dan just puts one seed in each section and leaves them in his wherever, greenhouse or wherever, porch, but I've always put them on propagator ever since I got propagator, so I might try it that way one day, next year even, because it is a bit of a faff. But I've grown that many because I don't do many onions anymore. I just do these shallots. It's preferred taste. I know some dishes you need to use onions, but I just prefer the taste, especially on my snap I take to work. So it is a bit fiddly, but on a day like today when it's miserable outside and there's not much on telly, so it's not too bad a job. I'd have some music on, but YouTube would only moan at me for having radio on, so while I'm showing you this I don't bother. Almost done. Don't want too many of these. These are a test pot anyway. So what I've done this year, I've got me DT Brown zibooms that I always have, and then I bought a packet, which I'm not really happy with the germination rate of them. Well, I've bought one called Fargo, which is a culinary shallot. Like I say, I'm just testing it to see what they're like, so I'm going to put a row of these in. I have grown more than I usually do, particularly because a few of my friends enjoyed them that much that they want to grow them, so I says, well, don't go mad this year, I'll sort you some off, because I always do too many, so they can have some of these. Give them a roll piece. So that was that. Not took that long. They will pick up, so I'm going to put them in a seed tray, give them a water, and then I'll show you what else I've got growing in the greenhouse. Bear with me a minute. Right, so I'll quickly show you what I've got growing in the greenhouse. As you can see, I've got all my calibri. That's all coming up, and just started to get its second leaves. Well, its true leaves I should say. Its second leaves. And I've got my shallots. More shallots. They're the ones you've just seen me transplanting. Some more shallots. They're my own shallot, the ones that I'd started from my own seed that I saved last year. That's the beetroot from the other day, in the last video. So that's going well. You can see I only put 4 seeds in each, and some of them have got a few more, so I'll just thin them out slightly. More shallots. Yeah, I've got loads of shallots for my friends. So that's all I've got going in here really. Some leeks. They're just a cheap variety really. I usually grow Boston ones, and they cost me about £4 for a packet. But the past few years they've been really hit with allium leaf miner. So the plan is just to grow a few this year and try and cover them up. Remember to cover them up, and then if it works, I'm going to invest in some Euro mesh, and I'm going to make a proper frame for them so I can grow more. These are the spring onions I've just sown. I'm going to go and put them on propagator in a minute. Oh, it's tomato feed. I don't know if you've got a range supermarket, store, whatever you want to call it, near you, but they've got Vitax tomato feed on sale at £1.49 a litre. So I think that's incredibly good value. So I thought I'd just tell you that. Get you sent in, get some. Right, we'll go and have a look at my tomatoes, and that should be it. Right, this is just a selection of the different sizes that the shallots, zebrooms, grow to. I mean, that's a bit of a monster, that one. Yeah, just show you if you're thinking of growing them. Still time to chuck a packet in. They grow quite quickly, and they sit about until April, May, just in time to put them in. So, I mean, it's really big, that one. So there you go, zebroom shallots. Right, as you can see, that's me spring onions in the propagator on a windowsill. So it is a north facing windowsill really, so you don't get that great amount of light. So that's why I have to hurry things up a little bit by putting them on the propagator, or in the propagator. Right, we'll just show you tomatoes. Right, I'm actually stood on a stool because I'm on the landing now. It's quite a high window, so these are where my tomatoes are. They've got the true leaves. There's a few of them. About 26, 28 tomatoes. So all different varieties. I've got my Imperio, which is my cherry tomatoes, and I've got Sun Gold, which is another yellow cherry tomato, and I've got them Furlands again because they were nice, good size eating tomato. So happy with them so far. We'll just go and have a look at the potatoes, and then we'll call it a wrap. Right, I'm on my stool again, and I chip my potatoes on top of the wardrobe, so they get enough light. It does a good job on them, as you can see. So one thing you do have to check is, if you're like me, just chuck them up and then just check them to make sure you've gone the right way, because otherwise they go a bit white. So show you get them the right way. See, I've got some Casablancas, Sarpo mirrors. Seeing if there's any that need turning over. Oh, a little bit. Be right. So potatoes chitting lovely. We get my first earlies in soon. So look forward to doing that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Hopefully we'll be doing some planting.